Genira Design Studio.
What is up, y'all? It's your girl Lala, aka Chelle, aka Chelle, aka Michelle My Belle. And y'all, I'm trying to do this mukbang for y'all. Understand I have not eaten at all today, and it's almost 7 p.m. I did a 2-hour workout, and I've had nothing but water, which I don't recommend. I know it's irresponsible, and I won't do it again. But I wanted to come at y'all with some new kind of content. Since I'm on vacay, I'm in a vacay state of mind. With that being said, let's eat this seafood bowl. This seafood bowl is made by Granny Grub. This is my first time trying their food, so I hope it's as delicious as it looks. It's my left, but your right. I have some melted butter, some B-Love Smackalicious sauce, and some dill sauce. And in my bowl, I have shrimps, potatoes, scallops, mussels, king crab legs, snow crab legs, a lobster tail, and potatoes. Yes, I am eating in the background. RL. Y'all, please excuse the smacking. Like I said, I have not eaten all day, and it's almost 7 p.m. and I worked out today. So I'm, as we say back home, starving like Marvin. So I'm gonna try to kill the seafood bowl while giving y'all some of my Thunder app chronicles. And for those of you who don't know, Thunder is a dating app. So let's start out with a king crab leg. So y'all, I've been using the little Thunder app, right? And I'm not saying little to be insulting. That's how we talk back home. So I'm from the DMV, if I didn't say that already. And we like seafood, baby. So one thing you gotta know is most of the stuff in this bowl I would absolutely kill. But as far as the sauces, like, we don't really do, well, my family don't really do like the butters and the dill sauce and all that. We usually just had this mixture of, because we be getting our crabs at home from the crab truck. It's random trucks on the side of the road that sell crabs. Some sell them cooked, some sell them raw. Blue crabs, I'm speaking of. Some sell them cooked, some sell them raw. I'm gonna grab me another king crab leg. And some sell both. And we don't do all the butters and all that other stuff. In my family, we a little bit country. We just eat just ketchup and mayonnaise mixture. Some of us, and I say us because I'm included, will also put mustard in it. But I couldn't find my mustard today. But that's what I'm eating as well. With that being said, y'all, let's talk about Thunder and the foolishness. So I'm on the Thunder app, right? And no, I wasn't on the app. So I was just sitting here. Let me grab a snow crab leg real quick. I was just sitting here casually minding my business, and I get an IM, right? And dude is like, hey, I saw your profile on Thunder, and it said to message you if I want to get to know you. Now, y'all, I wrote my profile, so I know what's on it. What Ike said, what Tina say to Ike Turner? I know the words to the song, Ike. I'm the one that wrote it. Like, that's how I felt. I know what's on my profile. I put it there, Stank. So I replied back to him. I said, are you sure that was my profile? Because I think you got me mixed up with somebody else. And here's why. Y'all know I'm all about the experience. So the last thing I'm going to do is tell you to IM me when there's an IM function on the app. Because I need to know you're not a crazy. You just can't sleep. Like, I got to make sure you're not crazy before I give you my information. Because your girl got kids. So no. And a little bit of out of character info. I'm like that in real life too. And that's because sometimes I don't be having faith in my judge of character for myself. Like my friends, I'm going to grab me another snow crab leg. My friends can ask me for advice and I be spot on. They be like, what you think of this person? If I say it's a bad person, they don't listen, the person do something bad. If I say it's a good person, but they do that. I hate when we do this. When somebody be such a good person that you get bored because you so used to chaos. So they'll throw away a good person because they getting bored. And I be like, that was a good person. I told you you shouldn't do that. And then they regret it. So I do very well with judging. And I don't mean judging like talking about. I'm just saying like I read the auras of other people's auras very well when it's not for me. I'm gonna grab a potato. And so when it comes to dating, I'm usually real skeptical because, like I said, I don't do well at picking good people for myself. So anyway, so now he's got my spidey senses tingling. Because how you gonna start the conversation off with wrong information? Now keep in mind, is to me, we can't put enough in our Thunder bios for somebody to actually forget something so simple. But sometimes I'm also real hard on people. Ask my sister. Again, because I'm constantly trying to not get played like I have in the past. Let me grab a scallop. Fun RL fact, I don't like scallops. I don't like the texture or the consistency of them. I don't like how they feel on my tongue. I don't like it. The flavor is cool. The texture I can't deal with. It's weird, I know, but that's me. Anyway, so then he goes, oh well, I thought that's what it said. Y'all, it don't say anything like that in my profile. Is my name in it? Yes. But do I say contact me? No. So that's strike number one. But still trying to keep a positive outlook. Let me grab a piece of corn. I'm still trying to keep a positive outlook or whatever. That corn look good. I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm still trying to keep a positive outlook or whatever. So then he proceeds to go, what do you like to do? Now, keep in mind, there's a messenger function on the Thunder app. So when he's asking me all these questions of, what do you like to do? I'm like, bro, that's all in my profile. So I literally just copy and paste it. Because one thing you're not going to have around here is no duplication of efforts. I had to grab a muscle. Sorry, y'all. So I copy and paste. What's in my profile, right? And then I put I love to create. Now keep in mind, in my profile, it says that I create YouTube vlogs and I'm a blogger. Excuse me. And so he goes, well, what do you like to create? So then I break it down. I'm like, you really didn't read my profile, did you? And to me, I can't stand a adult that's not resourceful. Like, I really hate it. When the information is right in your face and you choose to ignore it, that really irritates my soul. I don't know why. I'm not saying it's the right thing to do, but I'm telling y'all that's what I do. I'm going to grab the lobster tail. And so I was like, I could tell you didn't read my profile because that's in there too. And he goes, I was like, I create YouTube videos. Now, to the naked eye, maybe I'm being too difficult, but I don't care. Like I said, all of that stuff was in my profile, and it's making me feel like he didn't read it because he was interested in me. He just saw my picture and probably wanted to bump ugly because that's what a lot of them do. So he's like, oh no, this is where he tries to swindle his way up out of it. He goes, oh no, I knew you created YouTube content. I just wanted you to go into detail and explain what type of content you created. Excuse me. I said, so why didn't you just ask what type of content I created if you knew I created YouTube content? Y'all, he said, fair enough. I'm gonna grab me an egg. And so I'm like, yeah, you're done, buddy. You're done. So then, at this point, I'm over him, y'all. Alright. All the way over him. Because, like I said, the Thunder app has a messenger function in it. But the catch is, you can only use that function if y'all match. And I'm looking at it like, there's a reason we ain't matched. And so I block him. But before I finish this food, And like I said, y'all, please excuse the smacking. I have not eaten all day. I'm eating me a scallop. So, another person I met on the Thunder app. This was a big disappointment because he seemed real cool. When I meet him, it seems like we have a lot in common. So I'm like, yeah, it's about time, Thunder. About time. Baby, I spoke way too soon. I hope. Let me get another boy. I spoke way too soon. When I tell you, he very much gives self-hate vibes. And by hate vibes, I mean like hating like where he comes from. Because one of the first things he asked me that immediately turned me off was he made a comment along the lines of, are you one of those, referring to black AVs, of course, are you one of those who got your booty on 100 and your breasts on 50? I'm basically talking about my AV will be disproportionate to meet basically like a video vixen type of image. And I'm like, child, what? And you're probably like, well, how do you know that comes from self-hate? Because then he went on, because I asked like, hey, so what are your deal breakers? I asked that for everybody because I really hate wasting time. If y'all can't tell already, I'm gonna eat this second piece of corn. I really hate wasting time. And I said, what are your deal breakers? And he's like, don't be ghetto. I'm like, uh-oh. Black stereotype loading in 5, 4, 3. And you like, well, why, y'all probably like, well, why would you associate ghetto with black? I'm gonna tell you why I felt like he was doing that. Because A, most of the world does, and B, because of the comment he made about my shape. And so I go, because I want to be wrong about my assumption. Let's clear the air on that. Let me grab another crab leg. I want to be wrong about my assumption, y'all. I really want to. Deep down inside, I'm like, please let me be wrong. Because he seems so cool. Please don't let him be one of them self-hating, most black girls are ghetto and loud type of dudes. So, y'all, he basically was just like, he's just basically described most of the stereotype that they list for black women, to me. Like the loud, doing the most, blah, 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 blah. Which is the same thing, like I said, that they typically identify when they stereotype black women. I won't go into too much detail because I think he watches my video. So, I'm like, here we go. But that wasn't a deal breaker, y'all. Because before I finish, let me grab me a potato. In the back of my mind, I don't think y'all understand how wrong I was hoping I was. In the back of my mind, I'm like, no, nope, Sorry, y'all, this food is good. I normally don't make this much noise when I eat, but it's good. Either it's good or I'm just hungry. So I'm like, please be wrong. Please let me be assuming. You know what I mean? After dealing with so many years in life, I was hoping that I was putting ideas or implying intention that wasn't there. And I just was slowly gonna find out I was dead wrong. But I digress. It didn't even matter if I was wrong about all of that. I never found out, but it doesn't matter because he got progressively worse as a person. So, the first time he wanted to hang out, y'all, our very first time, and this is a dating no-no for me. Our very first time of hanging out, let me grab a crab leg. He's on some come to the crib. I don't play those games. I don't play those games. Nothing says you're not important enough for me to plan to me, like just come to the crib. Now, if it was a come to the crib so I can cook for you and stuff like that, I'll consider it because that's a level of effort. I wouldn't prefer it for the first date. Like, take me out. I'm a playing dates too. Don't get it twisted. I'm not going to just leave it on whomever I'm dating. Y'all know I'm pan, so I date men and women. But I'm not gonna just leave it on them. But the first date, come to the crib and watch a movie? No. So that was one of my biggest turns off. I'm gonna grab me a piece of shrimp. So I'm like, ugh. And then the way he did it, y'all, it wasn't a, hey, I want to get to know you, you should come to the crib. It was just like, spur of the moment, come to the crib. I'm talking minimal effort, y'all. Ew. we not accepting that in 2023, family. We not accepting the bare minimum. Give the bare minimum to your mammy. We're not accepting it. So, for y'all wondering what's the smacker sound, I sucked the meat out the whole shell. A lot of y'all be putting y'all crab shells, quotation fingers, in the trash full of meat. And when we was little, my peoples ain't play that. If they saw you wasting that much crab, you back at the legs only table, meaning you only get crab legs. So I put the crab in my mouth, take my tongue, and clean all that meat out. You can see through the crab shells by the time I play with somebody else. Anyway, and grab another shrimp. So I don't want to make this too long, y'all, but I gotta eat. So as if that wasn't bad enough, he just, keep in mind, y'all, this is recent. So this is all while I'm trying to prep for the opening of Sister Supermarket. Shameless plug. Come see us for all your My Story needs. Shout out to my sister. So I'm prepping for the supermarket to open. I'm prepping for the supermarket to open. And so he just randomly, like, I'm still talking to him because, again, everything else about him was so cool. Oh, I got more to tell y'all. Everything about him, let me see. Grab me another shrimp. Everything else about him was so cool. Alright? Okay, sorry y'all. Everything else about him was so cool that I know. Y'all probably like, oh, Chelle, you must really love red flags, huh? Everything else about him was so cool. I just wanted to be wrong. So I kept talking to him. And what's her name? So he just kept messaging me randomly throughout the week. He'll just try to like TP me. I'm like, boy, I got stuff to do. Like, I'm busy. I even told him, y'all, I communicated with him. I was like, look, me and my sister about to have our grand opening, so I'm busy working on that, but I'll be much more available afterwards. Baby, why he start posting subliminals about me on Facebook? And at first, you would think hit dogs holler, right? Yeah, but some of y'all full of it when it comes to that. Because y'all will be like, you out here wearing sundresses on a Sunday, eating chips, and you ain't got no edges. And it'll be on Sunday, you see me in a sundress eating chips and I ain't had no edges. And then tell me, oh, you must feel guilty. You literally talking about me. And that's what he was doing. And at first, I was like, don't read too much into it, Chelle. Maybe he not talking about you. Until I started paying attention. Every time I didn't, like, do things his way, he posted subliminal. I'm gonna eat my last mussel. And you probably like, what? So one of the things, for example, was, I'm gonna give y'all a specific post. Hopefully y'all can't pinpoint who I'm talking about. So, remember, I literally, and keep in mind, y'all, I only talked to this man for a week. So I don't know where this sense of entitlement was coming from when it comes to my time and attention. He really had this mentality of drop everything when I say because I say it. Baby, you not my man. And if you ain't ate it from the back, don't try to tell me what to do, ho. So, sorry, y'all. So, I'm gonna eat my last shrimp. Uh-oh, can I get it? There you go. So, he posts a status that says, I'm gonna stop speaking first to see if the conversation stops. And it was at this time my discernment literally was like, pay attention. So I was like, whatever. Again, you can't post something right after it happened and then tell a person that the only reason they felt it was about them is because they feeling guilty. No, baby, 1 + 1 = 2. Something can't happen between us at 8:15 and then you post a status that looks just like the situation at 8:30 and then try to tell me I'm feeling guilty. No, fool, you posted that for me. So he posted the... Dang. I'm all out. I'm going to refill my bowl. I'll be right back, y'all. Okay, so y'all, we back. And I done got me another crab leg. I had to refill my bowl. The crock pot is right here, y'all, and it's still full. I'm not sure why I made all of that, but it's life. Anyway, so where was we at? Oh, about him posting subliminals about me. Because what? So... he posted the subliminal of, I'm going to stop speaking first and see if we still have conversations. Again, I let it roll off my back, but now I'm paying attention to his statuses for real. Because remember, at first, I didn't know all of them was about me. So then, I go all day. Ask my sister, y'all. From sunrise to sunset, we was either brainstorming, harvesting food, packaging it up. Like, we put a lot of effort into Sister Supermarket. That's our baby. You know what I mean? It wasn't no fronting, no faking. We worked hard for that supermarket. I'm gonna eat me another king crab, my last king crab leg, y'all. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I'm not gonna eat the rest of my bowl refill because I'm already getting full. So I would say, I can't say a few hours later, because like I said, I was working and I wasn't watching his page like that. All I know is later in the day, I look at my timeline and I see another status by him, and we had not spoken that day. Again, y'all, it's not that he's not important, but he's not at the level of importance he want to be. Bro, we've been talking for a few days. Like, where you get being my top priority? You not even pouring into me like that. He posts a status that goes, I'm going to grab an egg. Like I said, no, I'm going to grab the corn because I'm already full and corn don't fill you up that bad. But he posts a status that go, just like I thought, radio silence. Baby, we ain't spoke all day. So then I literally started going through his old statuses and then going through our old messages and was like, he was shooting subliminals at me. Like, imagine feeling that entitled. And I should have known, because I'm going to close out the mukbang, y'all. I'm full. And a mukbang is about eating, and I'm full. Imagine feeling like you're that entitled to somebody. And I should have known this was going to be his behavior, because we were talking about my story. And he was like, yeah, hold on, y'all. Let me grab a drink. Okay, y'all. I'm back. This is my iced coffee from Canopy. So, yo, real quick, like I said, I'm about to wrap it up. So, he was like, he just getting back. He's just getting back into my story. And so, he asked me to send him some food or something like that. And I said, why would I do that? This man said, because I'm a king. Who king? What? Y'all, BTA, I'm drinking crayon apple juice. So, long and short of it is, I ended up blocking him, and he started doing all sorts of weird stuff. If y'all want to mukbang, another mukbang, where I give y'all some more tea, let me know down below. Other than that, hold on, y'all. Okay, other than that, y'all, I'm so stuffed, I can't eat another ounce. I should invite some of my neighbors over. But I love y'all for free. If y'all want more tea, especially with this Thunder app, because people are weird, or the follow-up story on what what's left of what happened to him. Let me know in the comments down below. Let me know how y'all felt about this mukbang. Like I said, it's my first time. Yeah. I love y'all for real. Peace.